Hello and welcome back to my channel and my pen obsession, more specifically my kikki.K pen obsession. We're having a little chat on Instagram recently and I suggested doing a kikki.K pen collection and a bunch of people said yes, so here I am to do that today. I've got a notebook here in case we want to do some swatches. And we probably will. In fact, I'll just get this open. This is an old kikki.K sweet range from a long time ago. The paper is a little yellow, as you can see. I'm going to start with probably my favourite of the pens, and that's these super cute ones. I'll zoom in a little so we're focusing on these particular pens. So, I mean, I can't remember all of the ranges that these have come from, but I will just go through them. There's these beautiful little plus signs on this one. We'll go out a little bit, I think. I'll bring in all the pinks actually, let's do that. And that's often how I will choose the pens, is the different colours. As you know, pink's my colour. So these are the pinkest ones that I could find in the collection that I have here. So there's 5 pink ones here. We've got the big circles, we've got the one with the plus signs, we've got this kind of patterns all over the place, the kitty cats, which are just adorable, and then this pink kind of leafy pattern. I felt like it was part of a bunch of others, but I couldn't find any others like it. So those are the pinkies. And then from what I think was one of the sweet ranges, I found a few together that I think match. I think it's these ones that came together. So we have the little watermelons, the foxes, the clouds with the balloons, and this is in the the 10-year celebration Paper Lovers book, this range, which I love. And then these little pie charts, that's what I think they are. So that's those 4, along with those pink ones. And then these, I think these 2 came together. They look very similar, the yellow and the orange. And we have these little flowers as well, which came from one of the sweet ranges as well, I think. And then the hearts, which I adore these hearts. I feel like the hearts might have come with this, with the circles, and maybe another couple somewhere here, but that's all I could figure out at the start. So, and I think this is not all of the pens that I own, but there's these are the ones I could find. I searched the house today, all the handbags, all the planners, and there's a heap more here on the desk that I haven't shown you yet. But these are probably my favourites that kind of don't really belong to anything as far as I can see. I've kind of grouped the rest into piles of either the types or the collections that they've come from. So I've got my Life is Wonderful, just zoom you out for a second, my Life is Wonderful beauty case here, and I'm going to dump all the pens in there as I go. Now I'll swatch them, but I've got a couple more of the same type, so I'll wait until I've been through all of those before I swatch. So these are from the Letters Are Better collection, at least I can remember these. So we have the stationery items. We have probably my favourite, one of my all-time favourite pens is this Write It Down pen, which is just covered in type. I love words and I love type, so that works for me. This one's super cute as well. It looks like a pencil with like an eraser on the end as well. And this one's covered in the little envelopes from that range. And then this stripy one is also from that range. The envelopes that you got with the letter set are striped like that. So that's the little Letters Are Better collection in the same type of pen. I've got 2 more collections of the same type of pen. So this is from the Oh So Lovely range when it was the lavender range. And so we have the lavender with the white spots. We have the white with grey stripes. the white with lavender spots, the white with lavender stripes, and the final combination, I'm sure, grey with white spots. So those are very sweet. Nice pastel colours. Now that I've got these all together, I can't wait to do some photos of all these things. And this is the second last collection of that type of pen. And this is from, I think, the Inspiration range. So first of all, we have two that are the same that say Smile Often. And I got the second one in a workshop that I went to. So that's why I have two of those. But the rest came in a pack. So if I can just turn these all over so we can see all of the lettering. And I'll zoom us in a little. So we've got Smile Often, Stay Curious, Do Your Thing, Go and Do, and Choose Happy. And those are really sweet. They've got kind of like a hexagon series of patterns, or actually that one's not, it's just a diamond shape repeated. So lots of cute geometric designs on the top there, and of course the text makes me happy. Alright, and the last group from that type of pen are these really cute puppies and kittens from a cute collection a little while ago. Last year, I think, it wasn't that long ago. So the pink, the blue, the darker blue, and the peach with the little pug and the little kitty on top. So those are adorable. And so this type of pen is just, you know, a plastic pen, plastic lid, kind of squarish shape, and squarish shaped lid, I mean squared off. And it's just a ballpoint pen. I love a ballpoint pen. So if I just write something here, ballpoint pen. So kind of very simple, but it always writes well. They write kind of quite black, and the tip is not super fine, but it's pretty fine, you know what I mean? It's not a really thick pen, but it's certainly not a fine point pen. There are a couple I've got here that I think are finer, much finer points than these. So that's my collection of the standard everyday ballpoint pen. I'm not sure what they're really called in real life. I think they are an everyday pen, but I'm not absolutely certain. I'm sorry. I can look it up though and see. Alright, next up, I think these are very similar, but they are capped with a clip on the cap. That's how I've separated them. They've got the little pen clip. So, there, I think they're quite similar pen. I'm just going to write something with this. Yeah, same pen, same ink. The difference being that it has a cap. And I saw one here had a label still on it. This one, it's called an everyday gel pen. Oh no, this one, oh, I haven't even used this one before. This is from the Life is Wonderful. Take off the bit of plastic. Oh no, okay, this is definitely a different pen. Okay, hold up, I've made a mistake. So I thought these were all ballpoint pens as well, but this one is actually a gel pen. So this is from the Life is Wonderful range. You can see all of the little beetles and leaves and things on there. And it might look quite similar here, but it definitely is a gel inky pen. You can see it does smudge just a little if you hit it straight away. So there's the Life is Wonderful pen. I'll move these over here and line them up here. I then have a Christmas pen that I got in for last year's Christmas, 2018. Oh, it's also the gel. So those two are gel pens. Then I have these three from the Own Your Story range. This one has Own Your Story written on it. This one has the little cute Own Your Story illustrations. And then there's the black confetti one as well. So these pink and black were really sweet, lovely pens from that Own Your Story range. However, these are, I think, they're a ballpoint. No, that's gel. Oh, so hard to tell. So that's the, no point really doing them all the same. Yeah, that is definitely gel. You can tell because sometimes they skip a little. Alright, so those are all gel. I have my most recent purchase, which are the new There She Is range, and I don't think I swatched these. No, I didn't, because they still have the little bit of plastic on the end, the rubber or silicone or whatever it is to protect the nib. Just get that off. And again, it's a gel. Okay, that's good to know. Gel pens. Now I have these that I guess came together from a cute range, which has the little ladybugs and peace signs from the most recent, not the most recent, but from last year's. It was in the, I think the Ultimate Paper Lovers book, and then the cute little flower with the smiley face, and there was a notepad, which I have, a to-do pad that has that same face on it, and then these little, I don't know, radishes, turnips, I don't know what they are. Tell me what they are, people. Okay, and okay, this is a ballpoint. So I suspect these two are as well. Yeah, ballpoint. Ballpoint. And then we have these two, which are the same. I think I got one for free inside my Planner Insider pack. I can't remember when. Probably when I got my my little red Life is Wonderful pocket planner, when they sent me that. And I really quite like this pen. You know, I love ballpoint pens, so that's what this one is. So that's the collection of some gel, some ballpoint. I learned something new today, or something that I had forgotten maybe. Now this is a beautiful pen that they came out with many years ago, and it has twist to open right on the top, and it has a beautiful metal clip here, and it reminds me of the Lamy pens, the Lamy Safari pens, and it is a twist to open, like it says. Oh no, it's run out. That's right. So I've just refilled all my pens that were had run out, but obviously this one I'd forgotten. Let me just see what type it is, see if I have the part that I need. Ah, so I haven't. This is the gel refill. So I've run out of my refills for those, so I shall put that to the side. But that is a beautiful pen to write with as well. Okay, next up, change tack just a little bit. I have some pencils that they came out with. I had like a big square stationery set in like a Perspex box. I had little dividers for paper clips and an eraser and sticky notes and things. And then they also came, one pack came with these gold pencils. They had a little kikki.K logo there on the top. You can see I haven't sharpened these, haven't used them at all. But you know, kikki.K writing instrument, thought I should show you. And then the rose gold version that came in the Oh So Lovely stationery kit as well. So I have actually used one of them because it's shorter than the other. And then this gorgeous pencil, I love this pencil. You see there it says text less, write more, from the Letters Are Better range. Classic old school pencil with the pink eraser on the top. And I did use this a little bit actually, but I do use it in photos quite a lot. So that's a couple of pencils, and then I have these two extras. I've got some more a bit like it, but these are a bit different because of the patterns, I guess. This is a newish pen. It's the most recent Inspiration range, I believe. And I think this actually is an old Inspiration range. It has Dream It written on it. So I think I've just replaced the, yeah I did today, I replaced the ink in this one. So this is a classic ballpoint pen. This one usually lives in, oh I can't remember, one of my planners? I've forgotten which one. I did have it in my new latte compendium, but it was gold and the compendium is rose gold. So, and the other one as well, same thing, a ballpoint pen. Love a good ballpoint pen. I would hate to add up the cost of what I'd spent on pens at kikki.K. My goodness. Speaking of cost, so then there are these. Yeah, I think these are quite expensive from memory, and I have so many of them. This holographic number is fabulous, and it's different to all the others. It is a ballpoint pen as well, but it just writes so much more smoothly than any of the others. I'm actually going to have a look at the insert and see what it is. Oh, it's a no name, and it's different to the one that I've just replaced in these ones. So interesting. I don't know what type that is. I should write and ask them. It does get that little bit of stuff on the end sometimes, and so it doesn't start the word quite so well, but it's a push top, which I think is the only kikki.K pen that I have. It is the only one that has the push top, so it was a bit different for them, but look, it's so pretty, and I do love writing with it. Alright, so then I have these 3 gold ones. Now, yeah, I guess I'm a little embarrassed by how many of these I have. I mean, not really. Who cares? I bought them because I was putting them in my planners, and I was using all of my planners at once. I think at one point I had 5 planners on the go at once for various different parts of my life, and I've actually filmed a video on that, I think. And so I had rose gold and gold required for those. So these are their classic twist ballpoint pen. Just the same as the others, and they all have the same inserts. Now, do I have them here? Yeah. If you're wondering about the ballpoint pens, I have a lot of trouble figuring out which one was which in the different ones to purchase. It's the KB1 refill pack, as opposed to the KR1, which is their gel rollerball pen pack refill. So I've got a few left now because I kept forgetting where I'd put the refill pack, and so now I have a ton. So these are my beautiful gold twist ballpoint pens. They've got the kikki.K just in a white emboss there as well. So I like to put one in my handbag, and then I have a planner that this goes into, usually in my Thrive Pink Lavender. That goes very nicely with the gold that's already in that planner. So we'll see how we go. I'll put it in the pile for now. And then in that same style, I have a rose gold pen as well. I did get a couple in, oh, he's running out, I think. It doesn't really write so well. It must be on its way out. There was a set of gold, silver and rose gold all in one pack a while back, and I bought that because I wanted the rose gold one, and I gave the gold and silver to my mum. And the gold ones, I reckon I bought them all individually, I think. So this one you might notice I've left a bit of washi on the end. That's because I haven't replaced the ink in that one yet. It needs to be replaced, so I'm going to put it with this other one that needs replacing. But basically it's also the gel. These are all the gel version of the pen. So the rollerball, I should say. So we've got 2 rose gold with the kikki.K embossed on the clip, and then this beautiful gold one in the little sprinkles. And I can't remember what this range is called, I'm sorry, but that is a nice pen. I like that a lot. These should all write the same because they're all the same internal. Yeah. So those are gorgeous. So that's my pile of normal writing type pens. But now we move into some fun stuff. So I have these little mini neon-y cuteness. I think I've probably swatched these in a video before, but look how bright they are. But they don't write super brilliantly, but they are a lot of fun. Oh, he's a bit dried out. I've had them for a while. Oh, he looks like he's stopped working altogether. It might come back after a bit if I let it sit. Yeah, they're starting to dry out a little, I think. I've had them for ages. Yeah, but that was a really cute little collection of pens. So many bright colours, lots of fun. Oh, it's a shame that they don't really work so well anymore. The pink one does, that hot pink one does. Oh, the orange one. No, they're starting to go. You may see these popping up as props in photos, but it looks like they don't work anymore, which is a shame. Okay, so I also have, I don't think they do this anymore. I don't know, do they do this anymore? I haven't looked in the pens in a while because I've got too many. But they had the multicolored pens. So we've got black, blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, and green. So I'll just pick one. Green. Just your standard little ballpoint pen. And it's actually a really fine nib. I remember when I first got this, I photographed it, the pen itself, so much because I just love the look of it. So those pens, those inks still work very well. So if they still have this, I'll check. I'll have a look and see if I can find it. But yeah, it's a really cute pen, and if you're colour coding your planner or something, then you can do that quite simply with this. Alright, I also have one of their white ink pens. So this is actually a Uniball Signo pen, but kikki.K must have partnered with them, I guess. And, oh, that sounds awful. It works really well though. You can see that there. I have something black here. I have my pop socket box, but it's a bit, oh yeah, that works. So there you go. It's a good pen, I really like it, and I use it, you know, very occasionally for black paper things. Now I have, fastly, this Sharpener pen holder, and you can see it's full of coloured pens here. I'll take out, you can see I've got two different collections here. I'll just try and separate them. There's these white ones, and then the clear ones here, and I can't for the life of me remember what they are. I guess these are a gel pen from memory. Oh, these are not kikki.K. Oh, these are not kikki.K. Okay, cool. These are actually Uniball Signo pens, which are the same as that white one, but anyway, let's keep them out of the way. So I've got this collection of little felt pens. That's right, these are the felt tip pens. I've had them forever, and they've been standing up in that pot for ages. Oh my goodness, the lid won't even come off. Well, that still works. That looks good. Yeah, I think you have to turn the lid to fit just right, and this, which is a bit strange. Oh, they work really well still. I'm not surprised actually, because the lids are so tight to get on and off. Green. Okay, these are great. These are great. I think they're all good. Well, let's try the pink one because you know me. Oh, of course, the pink one will be the one that started to dry out. I probably used it a bit, I guess. So we're fun. Oh, so that lid won't stay on properly. Okay, that's got it. So that was a little fun collection. I think they still have the felt pens from memory. I'm not sure, but I think they do. I think I saw them. Actually, it was in store today. Okay, lastly are the markers, which I did swatch last year when I got them. These are so cute. The grass is always greener. Here comes the sun. Pretty in pink. Oh. And this one says once in a blue moon. And the orange one says peachy keen. And these ones really go through the paper quite, they're quite bleedy. If I just write orange. you'll see it goes through the back there. You can see that coming through quite easily, just there. So they're wonderful markers though, super vibrant colours, really lovely. I like them a lot, but they're good for certain situations, I suspect. So that is my pack of kikki.K pens. It actually fills this entire box to overbrimming, overfull. Yeah, crazy. Plus, I think that's not all of them. I suspect there's a few more floating around at work maybe. I think I've got probably got a couple at work, and I'm sure there are more in my desk. I just couldn't find any more. However, I don't think I needed to find any more, do you? That's so many pens. I hope you weren't keeping count. These two as well that need more ink. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I love them all. I love them all dearly, so I'm very happy to have them. Alright, that's it from me for this little video. So thanks so much for watching, and let me know how much you love kikki.K pens and if you have as many as me or more. And yeah, help me. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you really soon. Bye.